found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at the gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond jealous.
Oh, you're so right. The colors alone and the lighting. Could you ask for better lighting in a million years? It's like golden hour times 20.
I'm not going to lie though. This gravel is making me really nervous. Yeah, same. We just have the right thing.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as Top Investment Bank, Milton Fitzpatrick, and Van Orton Tobacco. A reputation for...
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside. Oh my... And Lord, is that a Giracuckoo?
Yo,
Pretend it's going to be a full-time one, but it's
I need to search you if you want the flat.
been burning the midnight oil back. Not going to be like it. winding down. He's gearing up. People advisor.
John Yates fairly sure the first
Oh well, no pasa nada. Why weren't you at the club last weekend?
Hey,
You never miss a
how are you?
I nearly assumed it
No
was.
drama. I just need to check your pockets if you want to pass. Just relax. You'll be in your way again in a second. All right, good job, my man. Thank you. Stop.
Aaron Ford Jr. Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay, right this way, Mr. Ford.
Compared to some of the other power players at the party, a former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear
You look like a lawyer, all right. You got that killer instinct.
It's a gift.
All right, there.
Look at this woman. What do you see? A monster? Revolutionary fanatic? Violent extremist?
You can set up your shop in here. Mr. Yates will be right with you.
A bloody trail of carnage destruction ending with the parties themselves. Our huge. You were not able to make it to the party. Island Washington. My favorite client. How can I... So you heard. Yes, I was as surprised as you. Trust me, I know how you feel. My friend, your daughters. Burnwood has a hand in all of their deaths. Yes, that concerns me too, but I suppose he has his reasons. Yes, I believe we're on the same page. The cogs are already turning. I will let you know how it works out. So long, old friend.
This is horrible. I'm going to hurt.
Mr. Yates has always stayed in the brownstone in Brooklyn. This climate never did agree with him.
Madam seems happy to have him around more. None of them are built for country life. They are fast-lane people, cosmopolitan. She was a career diplomat, ambassador to China before that incident.
He's adjusted well enough. The dinner is fine.
There's no need to flex. You ain't got to impress me. Okay, man. Vamos.
Kind of surprising that even with all these extra guys patrolling, there are still...
Tell me you didn't forget. Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch we get. But you did, though.
you, Pablo?
Are those the crystal red wine glasses?
Madre de Dios.
Over there.
Why do you have to be such a baby
Sir.
all the time? Mr. Yates' gates are waiting. What are we supposed to do? Dinner is late because the Yoda brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado kid? It's just a good story. I'm sure someone's gonna like it. What is it? Find another door. Don't care now. Door with a lovely door. Yeah, sure. My mother prefers him. I would never understand.
It's a nice gesture, but
Fine by
hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even been appointed.
Caution and modesty has never been Don Yates' style. Did you see the wine list?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the Heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I don't actually mind.
But he has good reason to be confident. He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Some even probably brought him up as direct point of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Vern?
How do you think?
Hello, recruit. I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable and along you came. The way I see it, you did us a service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touché.
I'm saying no other law firm has this kind of brand penetration.
So, people all over the world know that Morgan, Yates, and Cohen are a bunch of soulless assholes. Good for you.
Yeah, not good. Great. 94% of my cases never go to trial. Why? Because the moment the other side hears the name of Morgan, Yates, and Cohn, they know shit's about to get ugly. They know they're entering a Category 5 shit hurricane, and they can either settle or get neck deep in that chunky brown water.
And here I was so looking forward to this.
Why are you here, Bernard?
Didn't you know? I have tango fever.
Thing is, nobody held a gun to your head. Why did you take his offer?
It was time for a change.
I say. Learning the truth about your partner. Harsh. But you see, I've read your ICA profile. All those
Looking
years,
good today, sir.
you never took a contract for money or glory. Only to serve your personal brand of vigilante justice. Targeting those who rise above the law, except for yourself, of course. But hey, everyone's a hypocrite. Still, makes you wonder.
I was wasting my potential. I did garbage duty for 30 years, and where did it get me?
You've certainly kept the world's coroners on their toes.
Edwards is right. Power never dies. It only changes hands. And his hands, well, I figure the world could do a lot worse.
You admire him.
I thought resisting power was noble. But revolution is a young person's game. It's easy to tear down, much harder to build. I figure I can be Edward's conscience. God knows I have the practice. Did I pass your test?
It was hardly the Pledge of Allegiance, but it's the best I could expect from a free-thinking radical. your head. Why did you take his offer?
Thank you
It
for your
was time
service,
for a
buddy.
change.
I say, learning the truth about your partner. Harsh. You see, I read your IPA program. All those years, you never took a contract for money or glory, only to serve your personal brand of vigilante justice, targeting those who rise above the law, except for yourself, of course. Everyone's a hypocrite.
I was wasting my potential. I did garbage duty for 30 years. Where did it get me?
Command, I just heard something. I don't know.
Edwards is
I'm gonna go check it out.
Power never dies. It only changes hands. And his hands, well, I figure the world could do a lot worse.
You admire him.
I thought resisting power was noble.
Oh, yeah.
The young person's game. It's easy to tear down, much harder to build. I figure I can be Edward's conscience. God knows I have to practice. Did I pass your test?
It was hardly the Pledge of Allegiance, but it's the best I could expect from a creeping sister.
What are we doing here, Dexy?
Monumental Records are longtime clients of Morgan Yates and Co. I thought we'd come show Don our support.
Hey, Yosa, is dinner coming or what?
Almost there. We had a slight equipment mixed up, but my esteemed brother is taking care of it as we speak.
See that he does. A lot of hungry people here, especially me.
Hey, Future Federation, right? I think we cooked at your election party once.
That's right.
How was it?
Underspiced.
Beauty
Yeah,
is
the
in the
Chelsea
eyes of the
Whitmore
beholder.
trial gave us some notoriety.
Something I said.
Those Yosa brothers sure are taking their sweet time.
Right? This Argentinian barbecue thing better be worth the wait.
What do you believe in, Vidal?
I believe most people need to be led. They want it too, mind you. They've just been brainwashed by liberal humanism to think it's something to resist, something to be ashamed of.
Might is right. Is that it?
Any dumb mob or chest-pounding gorilla. I believe in merit, the rule of competence. Those who are born with superior skills and intellect have a moral obligation to lead. It's as simple as that.
Wow. You're just a social media shitstorm waiting to happen, aren't you?
Don't talk to me about privilege. When the enemy is at the gates, you want the best man leading the charge, privileged or not. Questioning natural hierarchies is a peacetime luxury, and it only leads to chaos and decline. Providence must exist.
A necessary evil.
Nothing evil about it. No such thing. Anything to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Except for Deirdre Van Zandt wearing socks and stilettos.
What is our friend, Ina?
Burnwood was spotted engaging in conversation with a gentleman on the viewing platform, a Mr. Tobias Reaper. According to our background check, Reaper is a corporate liquidator based in the city of London. No registered place of residence.
Interesting. Keep digging.
He's really putting it away, isn't he?
Oh, at least he's having a good time.
many glasses does that make? He's not the first.
Occupational hazard. Hey, Burnwood?
That guy's going to need a stomach pump.
God. You're not kidding. Thank you for your service, sir.
Does it bother you, being the odd one out?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're an outlier too, Tamara. You don't mingle with the other heralds. They're so impressed with themselves, aren't they? Ordering all those big-shot CEOs around, but not you. Where they see power and prestige, you see duty. That's why you're Edward's most trusted aide.
Jesus. You want to borrow money?
Tell me, was your heart set on becoming the next Constant? The thought must have crossed your mind.
Perhaps. But Edwards doesn't want an echo chamber. Must be why he hired you. You know, some of the heralds think we should have killed you right along with Lucas Gray.
And what do you think?
I don't like wasted potential. We don't see eye to eye on just about anything. But I do respect your ambition, your idealism, your ruthlessness.
Call
You just need to grow up and smell the coffee.
Get them to deliver another 200 pounds of olives and macadamia. Now.
Hola, señor.
I thought I could invest in a property like this. Maybe build it into something.
Oh, that's rich. Weren't you telling me not 10 minutes ago that life is risky for people with their heads too far up their own ass?
Yeah, keep it real.
So, what's your take on Yates?
Charismatic, commanding, verbose like a Victorian novel. But all that's just a courtroom facade. He wants you to think he's all barred. Many a young plucky attorney has made that mistake. But behind that carefully crafted bon vivant exterior is a slick, backstabbing little sewer rat who'd never fight a battle that he hasn't already won.
Huh. Anything you don't like about him?
Don Yates is an opportunistic crony. He doesn't give a toss about Providence or what we stand for. The man has no convictions. All he cares about is power. That might have been up to code with the partners. Complacent fat cats just conserving the status quo. Edwards is different, though. A true visionary. Don't know what he sees in Yates, but the man is rarely wrong.
Rarely?
The vote is still out on you.
Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
What the f...
The class
man,
always
this
had a strong following in Buenos Aires. You and Quentin have a 52%
Hey there, big guy.
rate. That's impressive in a fragmented post-chronocultural market.
Tell me about your estranged partner. Why the number? 47?
It's all they gave him. I just made it a name.
What makes him tick? That particular investment, the Institute, was a bit of a black stain on our roster. But from what little I could gather from the Providence archive, his capacity for empathy was removed, along with his memories. What was your relationship?
47 is broken in many ways. But he is self-aware about it, and he tries his best to be whole. Over the years, we found an arrangement. You could say he outsourced his conscience to me. I would curate the contracts, navigate the murky moral waters that he was unable to fathom. He was the gun. I was the safety.
Fascinating. What an extraordinary display of trust.
It's no more than what any soldier does.
Of course. Who came up with the accident MO?
It began with a jet ejection seat, but that's a story for another time. Hold on, let me get a glass of wine.
You're an adult. You know your limits.
A glass of red, please.
House Cabernet. Enjoy.
Any luck on that Pinot Noir?
I'm afraid not, ma'am.
Hope you're well, sir.
Our Cabernet Sauvignon.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Wherever you go, I go.
It's all right.
Cabernet Sauvignon. As you know, this grape is known and grown the world over, but you should find that ours distinguish themselves.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground. And returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors feels just too far.
Blackberries, dark cherries. I could drink.
Keep being vigilant, soldier.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the tobacco note.
Here we have cabinets, world variety. You'll find that our grapes provide a slightly more pronounced acidity level than some grapefruit. Less So what about that wire? Now I'll cut it. Up and running. No, no, no!
Kaya?
Cabernet Sauvignon. This is precisely my kind of wine. Full, sweet, with just
Hi there, friend.
to keep me on my toes.
I find myself wishing it was a little more dry, but the tannins almost make up for it.
Make way, people. Gotta find a bathroom right now.
A glass of red, please.
Certainly, ma'am. May I present the House Cabernet Sauvignon? A melody of black currants and... Hi there. Care for a taste? Yes, ma'am. I managed to find a bottle of our 2006 Pinot Noir, inspired by wines from the Our Valley. Medium-bodied and fruit-forward, with an aroma of cherries and raspberry. It's to die for.
Pinot, you say? Maybe just one glass. Need to keep my wits about me. Now that's more to my taste. Almost Germanic.
That's what I do.
I don't feel well.
Keep it in. Corvo, got a message from the boss. Any calls?
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality.
You shouldn't be treating him if you can't have my
Yates' visitors, so don't stop. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Have a drink on my head.
It's got fire for this kind.
Not to mention that.
I'm wicked.
it's not. And yet, I find myself in these situations all the time, just... I don't know.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Think about it. Duval was kidnapped by the militia and held hostage for weeks. He was forced to...
Warmonger.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but People aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.